Hi. Have you ever been sitting at work or sitting at home on the couch and wondering, like, man, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? Yeah, me too. It was right after the time I got done playing football. I was very confused on what was next. I didn't have an idea of who I was outside of playing the sport. For 13 years, I woke up every day and that's what I did. No matter what day of the week it was, no matter, it was just football, football, football. I got to the point after I was done where I was unsure of who I was. My name was Taj McGee and I was a football player. That's all I knew myself by. I didn't know myself as the guy that could create videos, the guy with a camera that could take pictures. I didn't know myself as that. I didn't know myself as the person I am today. And it took me to learn how to set goals. It took me to learn how to understand how to get to those goals, to get to the point where I'm at now. And of course, I don't have it all put together. I think that's the biggest assumption about people that says, oh, watch my video. This is how you set goals. I'm not going to assume anything. And don't assume that I am the perfect person at setting goals. I'm learning as well as you. I'm learning each and every day how to do this differently, how to do this better. So first and foremost, I want to talk about setting short-term goals. These are goals that you can achieve within the next 2 to 3 months. Excuse me. I'm gonna say 2 months, not 2 to 3. I'm gonna say 2. So my short-term goals, I wrote a few down here for you guys, as you can see. I wrote a few down here, just a few of my goals here. Short-term goals is just continue to wake up early and not lay in the bed and be lazy. Don't let the day slip away from me. Understanding that even if I am tired, there's something I can do. If I'm laying in the bed, I should be reading a book or listening to an audio book. I should be gaining knowledge somehow. I shouldn't just be sitting there soaking and like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna lay in the bed. I can't do that anymore. I don't have the luxury of that anymore. My time is precious. Second goal I have is I want to read a book. I just said it. If I'm laying in the bed, I should be reading a book. It's that simple. We waste a lot of time in life on our off days at work. It's just because we off, oh, I'm not working. But the sad thing is that we'll sit and we'll watch TV all day long for hours on end. We'll binge watch a Netflix show, or we'll watch movie after movie, or we'll go pay to go see a movie at the theater. And that's all a waste of time, and it's fun at the same time. Because if you're doing it by yourself, cool, great, you did it today. But what about tomorrow? You're gonna do the same thing tomorrow? Okay, cool. How about you read a book? How about you put that show on in the background and just read your book, turn the volume down, read a book. Always expand on yourself. Always create more opportunity for yourself. And the more you read, the bigger your vocabulary can get. The better you are as a reader. These are things that you need to continue to improve on. These are goals that you can set, realistic goals, things that can be done. Even if you're not a good reader, reading the book or listening and reading at the same time can help you. It'll help you improve on those things. My third goal I put was be more consistent in making videos. I want to push a video out every day to you guys. This is just something that I enjoy. Being able to express how I feel, being able to connect with people that I've never met. It's just something that I've always been inspired to do. And now I'm doing it. I'm waking up every day and I'm doing it. This is something that I was nervous about, very hesitant. And again, I'm just stepping out on faith here just to give you guys the content that y'all need, man. I know a lot of people assume that everybody has shit put together. I don't. First and foremost, I'll raise my hand and tell you I don't have it put together. But I'm constantly improving and learning on myself. Each and every day is a day where I can get 1% better. Whether it's reading a book, whether it's talking to you and being more patient, whether it's listening to somebody's problems and just trying to be an ear for somebody. Because, man, everybody's going through something. Everybody is confused. Everybody is sitting at home wondering, what do I do with my life? And, I was there. You know what I mean? I was at that point. I feel like at times I still kind of be at that point before I started making videos. And as soon as I started making videos, it felt so fulfilling. Just the fact that I'm able to journal, basically put this video in a journal about my life. This is something I get an opportunity to go back on and show my kids like, hey, Pops wasn't just saying, Just set goals. I was living by it. I could show you, you know what I mean? I got a journal, you know, I got my goals written down. I see it every day when I get out of my bed. I make sure I read this so I know. You know, I wake up in the morning and I read my goals. This is something that I do because this is something that means a lot to me. Because I know that in order to get the things that I want, I have to achieve these goals. I have to set a routine in order to get to these goals. And that routine is going to get me to where I want to be. So yes, my third goal is being more consistent with making videos. And my fourth is to be more patient and don't get mad so easy, you know, and have positive intent when talking to people in tough conversations, or, you know, and just being more patient with people. I think at times, sometimes I get a little impatient, and I'm not always cool, calm, and collective. I sometimes can be agitated, and I'm such a people person, but I'm also not at the same time, you know. I can sometimes be closed off and be very antisocial. And when I'm antisocial, I'm in them antisocial moods, I'm not as patient as I normally am. And you know, I've noticed that, and this is something that I want to improve on, because I know that it'll help me and it'll help my friends a lot more, being able to be open and not, you know, sometimes make them feel like I'm shutting them off. You know, these are just 4 goals that I wanted to write down that I want to achieve in the next 2 months. And it's going to take a lot of work. These are things that I'm going to have to be consistent at. I'm going to have to create a routine of reading my book, waking up early, and, you know, and just not laying in the bed. Even if I lay in the bed, just read a book. Get something out of laying in the bed. Get something out of being there. You know what I mean? Let me give some good energy, food, brain to my, you know, give me some good brain food, you know what I mean, by reading that book. Whether it's whatever genre, it's just something you're doing, increasing your vocabulary. So let's look at these long-term goals. As far as long-term goals, you know, I set a goal that I want to have 100,000 subscribers. I already have them. Like my boy Shaman say, YouTube just catching up, man. I already got it. I want to make 100 videos by July. I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm going to do it. You know, I'm going to have $20,000 saved up. I'm going to get my dream car. I'm going to get the car that I want. These are things that I'm setting for myself. I want to have a better relationship with my family. And it's not that I have a bad one. I just want it to be even better. I want to improve and expand on that. Because I know that, you know, family is the most precious thing that you have, you know, and whether that's blood relatives or non-blood relatives, whether that's your friends that you consider to be your family or not. These is, like I said, these are just goals that you want. Your goals can be, you might say, I want to be a better listener. I want to be the next astronaut. These are things that are realistic. If you write them down and you look at them and you figure out somehow, some way to get that. You have to be specific about your goals. And when you're specific about your goals, these are things that you can see. These are things that are believable, that you can believe in, because you have written it down and you have said, these are the things that I am going to achieve. Fifth, I want to read 4 books. In the next 4 months, I want to read a book a month. And am I saying that I'm going to finish the whole book in a month? I mean, yes, it's very possible. I just have to sit down and dedicate myself to reading it. Now, granted, I've sat here and I told you 8 goals that I have, long term and short term. But this is the thing. I could tell you all the goals in the world. If those goals are not put into action, what am I really doing? I'm wasting your time. I'm wasting your time. Like, I'm sitting here right now, and I want to sit down and I want to tell you guys about how to set goals, and my brain is everywhere. I'm over here, I'm thinking about how beautiful this view is, and how I can't help but think that I am in San Antonio, Texas, away from my family. I'm not even in Louisiana, where I'm from. You know, I'm out here, I'm working, I'm in a career field that I didn't expect myself to, you know, find myself in. I'm excited about my job. I'm starting a new opportunity. I'm also videoing and documenting this at the same time. So I'm getting 2 experiences at one. You know, and it's really crazy to think that I'm 24 years old and I'm in a position to do whatever I want. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people are not fortunate enough to have the options that I have at this moment. And I'm very grateful for that. You know, I realized the potential of my life, and it took a long time to get to this point, but it's so peaceful. I don't know how to explain that to y'all other than saying that it's so peaceful. I have a very small circle, a very small circle of people that I trust. And within that circle, I'm still very careful about who I tell my dreams and aspirations to. The same as you should be. You should be very careful about who you tell your dreams and aspirations to. And it's not because people, you know what I'm saying, should not know your dreams and aspirations, but not everybody can understand those aspirations. Not everybody can really comprehend the things that you want to achieve. Not everybody's going to understand. Some people will really discourage you from your own dreams because they don't believe they can achieve their dreams. You know, don't let anybody hold you back. You know, even your own family members can hold you back. You know, they have the key to your heart. If they, you know, they'll tell you every reason why you can't do something, but never give you one solid reason why you can. That is why you just protect your dream. Protect your dream. I can't say that anymore. Protect your dream. And when you figure out what your dream is, man, write it down. Figure out what it is you got to do to get to that. And if you don't know what to do, find somebody that's doing what you want to do. Contact them, email them, anything. If you want to get a video camera and you want to start creating YouTube videos, man, email me. My email is in my YouTube bio, man. Email me. I'll help you. I don't really know that much, but I can tell you how I got to this point. I can give you every information I have up to this point, man. It's never too late to start dreaming. It's never too late to start dreaming. You could be 50 years old and achieve your dreams. They got people out here that's been trading stocks their whole life. Their whole life. They didn't get rich till they was 50 years old. They got people out here that's actors. They didn't get their break till they was 50. But they were persistent and didn't give up on their dream. They were persistent and didn't give up on their dream. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It takes what it takes. It's either one day or day one. It's either one day or day one. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Because if I could sit here and go hours upon hours telling you, hey, you can do this, you can do that. But at the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror. It's either one day or day one.